Season 28 patch notes is finally here, and there are a lot of new interaction coming in this season, from Massive Fuse, Catalyst, and Bloodhound Buffs to destructible windows. Here's everything you need to know in this season. A new interactable called Hardlight Mesh is added to the game. These are 200 HP destructible windows appearing on Broken Moon, World's Edge, and E-District. You can break them with standard weapons, but they take massive bonus damage from abilities, explosives, snipers, and shotguns. If they are broken, they'll eventually auto-rebuild, but Controller Legends can speed it up and manually rebuild them after a 4-second delay and reinforce them, giving the mesh a massive 1250 HP, 6.25 times the original HP. You can hold 4 reinforced windows at once, but be careful, they decay back to normal if you leave the area, thus they can be repaired inside the ring and will take rain damage. Fuse is the focus of this season. His passive prevents any slowdowns by explosives. His tactical now has a shorter explosion delay, more base damage while having a shorter duration, but the real changer is his ultimate. It now becomes a mortar shot that explodes and starts to spray smaller bombs up on impact, and if you ADS, it can pierce through cover up to 13 meters deep. He also receives some insane perks, Knuckle Jumper, which allows Fuse to explosive leap off his own tactical for insane mobility, pyro techniques, making smaller bombs from ultimate drop fire patches also, and reignition, which convert every 2 damage you deal with any explosive with 1 second off your ult cooldown. Bloodhound is back to S-tier. His passive Fuse the Flock upgrade into his kit. His scans last longer with less screen clutter and better visualization while using it, and his ult cooldown has been slashed from 4 minutes to just 2.5 minutes. During the hunt, a knock now extends the duration, and upgrades like Taste of Blood, which regen 50 HP when knocking an enemy while an ult, Raven's Flight, which extends White Raven's ping distance by 2 times, and Hunter's Agility, which decreases tactical's cooldown and faster tactical use time, makes him a threat in rank where everyone can easily master him. Catalyst also received a huge buff. She can now reinforce 4 doors, her spikes are 50% larger, can deploy faster and further, and you can now have 3 spikes out at once. Her ultimate can finally be toggled horizontally, can build through standard doors like Flynn's Halo and Gibby's Dome, and can place at a steeper angle, making her ultimate not just an alternative or Bangalore smoke. She also acquires 2 new upgrades, Head and Spike, which turn the spike pool completely invisible while inactive until enemies trigger it, and Soul Piercer, which makes spike activate 50% faster and deals 5 more damage per head. Some other quick legend changes like Crypto now only gains 5% ult charge from scanning players using power coupling upgrade. Pathfinder's filling sippy zip lines are now faster, with allies getting 35% more speed and 40% more acceleration, and Octane's Daredevil upgrade max duration has been halved to 3 seconds. The Marksman meta is taking a step back. The G7 Scout is now in the care package with a damage buff, double tap trigger included, and can equip sniper optics, while the bow check, 30-30, and triple take all receive nerfs to fire rate or damage. Shotguns are creeping back to the meta. Mastiff now does 19 damage per pellet and an adjust blast pattern, but lost a pellet per shot. Eva A is having double tap trigger back and has a slight quicker fire rate and tighter blast pattern, and Peacekeeper will have Disruptor to be unlocked with 500 evil points. P2020 is returned as floor loot and remove kinetic feeder, get reload speed, fire rate, and ADS hip fire spread nerf. There are also some huge hopper changes this season. Dual Shell takes 300 points to unlock and available in Mastiff and 30-30. Hammer Point and Disruptor takes 500 points to unlock and available on P2020 and Peacekeeper respectively. Gun Shield Generator is removed from all guns. Graffiti Mod is switched from Folk and Mastiff to L-Star and Longbow. Turbocharger's unlock cost is reduced to 500 points on Devotion, and Double Tap Trigger is added to Eva A. Finally, some massive quality of life changes. You now spawn with a white backpack. Knockdown shields now scales with your Legends evil point. Drop zone from rank is gone and replaced with drop ship again. Royale gets full XP and challenge progress, making it the best place to warm up, and new sliders are added for dialogue, pins, and the announcer. Season 28 will definitely add in a lot of strategies in attack and defending a building. Which changes are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe so you don't miss any updates on legend guides on Fuse, Catalyst, and Bloodhound later on. I'll see you in the next video.